So, Graham, I've also heard that there are advanced radon detection devices. Are electronic monitors worth it?
All right. So, really good question. I feel like a lot of people like to go with the cheaper option first, but then we erode into the fact that our society is really lazy these days. So, if you go with the cheaper long term test, once you put the test in the basement, you have to wait your 90 days and then you have to send it off to a lab. There's lots of chances to make mistakes because if you don't package it properly, if you send it off, the results can get skewed well in transport. There, you usually have to do blank tests as well to do a double blank to make sure that you're not having misreaded results. There's a lot of issues in the cheaper short term or long term tests where if we go with an advanced electronic monitoring system, and some of them aren't that expensive. One of the ones I recommend is an Air Things Continuum, and it's about $200 on Amazon right now. And they're great because they provide real time tracking for fluctuations. They can do data logging on everything here. And while they're more expensive than the DIY, little kits that you can get from the hardware store, they're so much more convenient and they give you a better understanding immediately of what's going on in your house. They're showing you what your levels are, usually within the first 24 hours, it's already displayed on the screen, or even some of these ones that I recommend, they're Bluetooth app to your phone. And I feel like that's where our generation's at right now is I don't want to do the work. And I know you don't either,
Mm-hmm.
where you're doing your own strip testing, you're sending it off to a lab. There's just so many potentials for a mistake. You do the electronic one, you mount it on the wall, it hooks onto your phone. You can see where your Bluetooth, what your radon levels are right now. And after 90 days, you can send me a screenshot and say, hey, Graham, and you contact Calgary Radon Detection and say, hey, this is what my snapshot is over the last 3 months. It looks like I'm going to need a mitigation system. What do you recommend? And here's my house. Here's how many square feet I have. Here's what my radon levels are. And we can get a really good action plan ahead of time for you.
Mm-hmm.
And even with an action plan that we come up with, I always recommend the electronic testing units as well, because I think they're great. So as a follow-up to our mitigation systems, I always ask our customers to install one of these electronic monitoring systems so they can make sure that our systems are always working. So you're going to spend the $200 in the end anyways. You might as well spend it at the beginning and have a long-term test done right there for you.
So, are they good to have even post the mitigation system?
Oh, I recommend it absolutely
Yeah.
because radon levels can fluctuate so much. And we do our best to do a good understanding of your property and come up with the best mitigation system possible. That doesn't always mean that we're not going to have fluctuations in the radon. And we want to be the first to know if we put this mitigation system in your property and all of a sudden you went from 30 becquerels all the way up to 130 becquerels, which is still under the rate of recommendation, but we want to know why. So if you have this continuous monitoring system in your house and you give us a call and say, hey, Graham, you guys came out, 2 years ago and put this radon system in, and my device is showing really high levels, and it's not just a spike today. It's over the last 3 months, I've noticed my data logging is at 130 becquerels. Can you come out and let's take a look at what's going on? And it could be that we might need to do a filtration system in your house. We can come up with other ideas. Or it could be maybe the fan stopped working. And it could be simple as that. Like, things happen. These are machines. What if the fan stopped working? You would never know. They're really quiet fans anyways. And plus, you're never down in your basement looking at that device.
Mm-hmm.
But if all of a sudden your phone dings and says, hey, Zach, you got to watch out. Like, you've got high levels right here coming. You go, oh, stop. Let's take a look at it. You know what? Call the guys who installed it or get a certified professional out there. Why are my levels up so high? So I definitely recommend having the electronic monitoring system, especially post-mitigation, because you want to always be sure that something's working. To have a blind trust in a machine is absurd.
Yeah.